Well, this new ruling, some of you may have missed, by the Supreme Court is a threat to our constitutional rights. Now they have ruled that police can use evidence that they obtain illegally against a defendant in court. And how they go about defending taking the stance is saying that, well, we don't want to be kept in the dark about anything the cops know. So if you guys found something, whether you did it illegal or not, we want to know, instead of you not telling us. So in them doing that in a court of law, they're laying it all out there on the table, and then guess what? Now they know everything. And that's going to work against anyone that they've been sitting around spying on, gathering dirt on the whole time. And they're doing it to everyone. Someone's going to come along, and eventually they're going to make it to where just one stroke of the pen is going to seal the fate of everyone. And some could say that that's already happened in many different ways. But I'm saying they're sewing up the whole damn game. To where overnight, you're all criminals now. Because you own milk, you own a certain gun, didn't vaccinate your children, dragging veterans out of places for saying the word God. But yet, if you say anything about the Muslim atrocities here, they're like, oh, they have religious freedom. They can do this, they can do that. They're building mosques here, mosques there. But dare you say the word God, they'll yank you out of a ceremony. Yet they can yell Allah Akbar all day long. It is a conditioning of the people. And as you've seen in Europe, they have invaded it. They're doing so here, but they're doing so through the alphabet gangs and just dumping people off. What do you think G4S is doing? By contract. So don't ever ask, how did they get here? So what's happening now? Gears are switching to where they're going to try to make Americans look like the terrorist. I've warned about this for years. It's happening right before your very eyes. And they're going to use anything they can against you. Now they're going to sway the laws in their favor as well. Now they can use any dirt that they've obtained illegally against an individual, unless people rise to the occasion and come out en masse and they do something about it and they get this put the right way. Now, we just had 4 gun control measures get shot down that a lot of people thought that they were just going to try to ram on through after this big event, but they didn't. That being a victory for the people, which tells me there's more events to come. And matter of fact, there's now on the ticker reports of 3 armed men in NYC, I think it is. 3 men arrested in NYC with weapons and all types of other stuff. That'll be the next video I'm about to report on as soon as I get the details. Guess what? Just like everywhere else you're seeing, they're going to label these people domestic terrorists, and they're going to soften the people's minds up, condition them to get used to it. I can't believe some of you are not seeing this. Some people just don't care. They're more worried about entertainment than getting the true truth. Getting the truth, period. I guess until it happens to you. And then what are you going to do when you start yelling and screaming about it and everyone turns cheek? Because that's what you did. You have to remember the powers and the people in politics that you address. And if you want to sit around and never address any of them, then nothing is ever going to change. It's just going to get worse in their favor. It's all about being righteous. Looks like some people just don't care anymore. That's where it sits. I'll leave links. It's been Taboo 7.